And with our level, I'm going to go ahead and put one on speed, since we had lost one speed earlier. That'll boost our defense as well, and our flee capability. Back to +0. The next card is Giant Snake. The ground trembles and loose stones cascade down the slopes as a massive reptilian head emerges from the cavern's walls. It's a giant snake. Its coiled form nearly the length of a tree trunk, with iridescent scales that shimmer in the dim light. The serpent's gaze fixes upon you, a mixture of curiosity and annoyance in its eyes. It's been disturbed from its slumber, and it isn't pleased. Whereas the snake would say, it isn't pleased. You are an annoyance. I hate S's. Okay, 13 defense plus 3 to attack. And it's going to also take 4 hits to defeat it. And it does poison. I'm going to avoid this enemy if I can. Nope, we failed to escape. And the enemy hit us. We are now poisoned. So now I'm going to try and fight it. And we miss. The enemy hits us again. We're in a bad spot, so I'm going to try and flee anyway, once again. I have to hit a 13 to flee, and the enemy's just going to wail on us until either we die or flee. I got really bad rolls. The enemy missed us for once, and we finally fled combat. Poisoned, but alive. Devilish Imp is a magic-resistant enemy. Your senses detect an unsettling presence nearby. From the shadows, a devilish imp emerges, its eyes gleaming with mischief. This wily creature, no larger than a child, patrols the cavern halls with an intent that is far from benign. The imp, its leathery wings twitching with anticipation, moves with uncanny agility, attempting to cut into your path and obstruct your progress. It is a trickster of the darkest order, and its motives remain a web of deception and malice. Alright, 11 health. We gotta hit it 3 times. There's one. The enemy hit us back, though, for 3 damage. We're down to 8 health. We got a critical and took it down immediately. We gained 6 experience total and 10 gold. As we draw our next card, we are taking 1 poison damage. It is an empty cave. As you enter a quiet cavern, a sense of isolation and tranquility surrounds you. A rare respite from the relentless dangers. Here, you have the opportunity to take a brief pause and consider your next steps. You can choose to rest for a while, easing your aching limbs and recharging your energy. Alternatively, you might decide to read from the books you've carried on your journey, seeking knowledge that could aid you in the trials ahead. Or, perhaps you'll take a moment to recount your hard-earned gold, checking all your packs and bags to make sure you haven't missed any. Why, let's rest for a bit and gain 5 health. And as we then move on again, poison kicks in to deal 1 damage. You find a dwarf wizard. Deep within the winding passages of the lonely caverns, you encounter a dwarven wizard, his beard long and silver. He gazes at you with keen eyes, an unusual glimmer of curiosity in his gaze. "Hail, traveler," he says, his voice gruff but not unkind. "This place is fraught with peril. You look like you could use some sharpening of your combat skills. I can teach you the ways of battle, but it won't come for free. Gold is what I see." Well, get out of my face. Dwarf Alchemist. You enter an alcove that smells of a mixture of herbs, minerals, and the distinct aroma of alchemical concoctions. There, you find a female dwarf alchemist hard at work, her brow furrowed in concentration. The alchemist's eyes meet yours, and she offers a warm, welcoming smile. "Ah, a fellow traveler, indeed," she says, her voice as sturdy as the stone around you. "I brew potions that can mend your wounds and bolster your strength. They aren't free, but I can offer a sample if you prefer." Well, it looks like that's all I can accept. That's a good potion. Bye. The Champion's Rune. A massive, floating stone, radiant and pristine, floats suspended in the darkness. This is the legendary Champion Rune Stone, a coveted prize that has lured adventurers from across the land for centuries. The stone seems to defy the laws of gravity, hovering in a divine aura of brilliance. Its surface is etched with glowing runes, and an air of transcendent power envelopes it. The tales that have swirled around the champion runestone are myriad, each promising gifts and boons of unparalleled might to the worthy. Would it grant you a boon if you touched it? You are judged a hero and gain 12 health. Get some restoration from it. With the poison damage, we're now down to 22 out of 55 max health as we fight a life-drain enemy called Hungry Zombie. You encounter a ravenous and emaciated zombie. Its hollow eyes are consumed by hunger, and its pallid, rotting flesh clings to its skeletal frame. Upon spotting you, the zombie's instinct for flesh and blood kicks in, and it lurches forward with a grotesque, staggering gait. The cavern's damp air carries the stench of its decay, and its maw gapes wide, revealing sharp, decaying teeth. You prepare yourself for battle. The enemy hits us, gaining 2 health back after we deal 5 to it. Hits us again, gaining 2 health when we missed it. We hit it, now it's at 5 health, but it's not able to break through our defense. And then we finish it off. So pretty good fight there. Not too bad. Gain some experience and some gold. 14 gold. The Void Warrior. You find yourself face to face with a formidable adversary. A warrior clad in shadowy robes, adorned with the sinister sigils of the Cult of the Void. He is an enforcer of the cult, dedicated to protecting the secrets of his dark god at any cost. His weapon, a wicked blade, glimmers with energy, and his eyes burn with an unholy fervor. You tread upon sacred ground, the warrior hisses, his voice cold and emotionless. The celestial prism is not meant for the likes of you. Prepare to meet your end. 16 health will be 4 hits. Doggone it. Oh, it's got 3 to attack. I don't like this fight, but let's try it. We gotta try! That's all we're doing, is trying. We hit him, and then he hit us back. He's got no special abilities, by the way. Except to just have a better... Well, he doesn't have a better attack bonus either. And he's got the same defense. We're just rolling more poorly. Ah, he missed us. We close in for the kill. And finish off the Void Warrior. Whew, that was a close one. We're down to 9 health. We find a Mastery Potion, which will increase our damage. Plus for the Mastery. The Deep Witch. Deep within the inky confines of the lonely caverns, you come upon an alcove. Seated upon a rock is a mysterious figure. It's a witch, her fingers dancing across a glowing crystal sphere. Her eyes meet yours as you approach. I've seen your path in the tapestry of fate, adventurer. You seek the celestial prism, she says. In order to succeed, one attribute shall serve you best, and I will grant it unto you. She closes her eyes as her hands move across the sphere's surface, and says, the attribute that will aid you is... combat ability. Ability, that's what I meant. +1 to your damage. We take another point of damage from poison as we move on and find a crazed dwarf. Deep within the oppressive gloom of the lonely cavern, you stumble upon an emaciated dwarf, his eyes wide with madness, his beard matted and unkempt. The dwarf is a mere shadow of his former self, having been driven to the brink of insanity. As you approach cautiously, the dwarf's gaze locks onto you with a frenzied intensity. His voice, a cracked whisper, is filled with delirium and despair. You shouldn't be here. None of the sheared, the horrors. They won't stop! I can't stop. The dwarf's descent into madness is evident as he lunges towards you, his movements erratic and uncontrolled. We're at 7 health here. He's only worth 4 XP. I've got a better accuracy than I do speed bonus. Maybe it's best to try and fight it. There's a hit. I mean, I guess technically there's a chance I could crit, which if I did would defeat him immediately. But we hit him, he hit us, and then we finished him off. Poor dead bastard. I'm going to switch the student bracers out for a metal shield, which increases our defense by 1. You never know, maybe we'll be kept alive. The Skeletal Champion. A formidable and sinister skeletal champion emerges from the shadows, an enforcer in the employ of the Lich who rules these depths. Despite its stark appearance, the creature possesses an eerie intelligence that belies its skeletal visage. The undead creature moves with a deceptive, predatory grace, its bones articulating with preternatural swiftness. It is a skilled and cunning adversary, carrying out the Lich's orders with ruthless precision. But if it hits us, we'll die, so we must try to flee. We failed to escape. Restore for the bold! You were bold indeed, my friend, but you could not make it through. And you met your end by the Skeletal Champion and the Lonely Caverns. Good try, Restorfa. Good try. Hey there, guys. Rest of the Champion coming back at you. Let's see. Restorfa the Bold. A duelist of great renown, but he could not grasp the prism in the way we like best. The way of victory. Now we're going to play one of the spellcasters. And I think we'll use the damage reduction of the Battle Mage. Let's do it. Let's do it. And we need to make a dwarf. We got to dwarf it up in here. Her hair looks crazy, but she's ready. She's ready. She's a mystic wanderer, after all. She's been through a lot of BS, but she's made it out. She's from that southern desert area. Huey. It's Huey. Her name is Huey Lewis in the news. What do you mean that sounds familiar? No, it doesn't. Shut up. Huey, you can do this. You're a dwarf battle mage. You're tough as nails. And you're going to need to be because we're going to start in the volcanic waste. All that hair you got fluttering about, that's going to be gone. A couple of volcanic spurts, no hair left. Elf Mother, leave them out for a reward. You provide excellent customer service. Huey Lewis and Denise. Especially the flame-touched wolves who want to rend you and inflict bleeding. We give them the best customer service. The best! If we can hit him. Hey, we hit him. We can start off with 8 damage. We're doing good damage. And we hit him. Go. Let's get one more hit up in here. Gotta get one more hit up in here. Gotta hit him. Hit him good. Hit him real good. I know you did. I know you did. You had 28 gold pieces. What weapon you got anyway? A wand. A wand. What do you say, Jim? Oh, Jim Raynor. Spelled with a G-E-M. Gives us a little bit of XP. We found a dwarf trader right off the bat. Let's sell the loot, browse the wares. That is kind of infuriating. Started with all that gold and I still can't buy anything. Okay. Whatever. Guess we'll just F off to the next round. Malvina's student is magic resistant. Stop heal. She does 6 damage a hit. She's worth 14 XP. I'm gonna hit her with a fire potion. I'm gonna use a destiny potion. I'm gonna try like hell to win this fight. No, I won't back down. I won't back down. I'm equipping healing bracers that we just got from that fight, cause I kicked that skinny bitch into the lava. Yes, I kicked the skinny bitch into the lava. I won't back down. Hey, Malvina student. Don't fight me in an area with a bunch of lava. Hey, I use up all my potions. Kick you in the lava. And I won't back down. Ah, good times. Good times were had by all. I got stung. I got stingered. Come on, Huey, hit him. No! Don't get hit. Hit the enemy. Inspire fear in the enemy. I'm hating this a whole lot. There we go. 8 damage. Get out of here. And we got our level. Explosive bracers. No, loot that. Huey blows in the news. Alright. We're at full health. No, we're not. We're at full health. We're at full health. What are you talking about? We've always been at full health. These fireproof lens. We don't have a health potion for this. Item wrapped in cloth. We draw a treasure. It is Master Robes, +3 to defense. That's a good one. I'm gonna fight a waste goblin. Gonna stick a magic missile up his home territory. That up robe is no good. Toss it in the lava. The Scarred Knight makes himself known. He deals 6 damage per hit. He'd have to hit him 4 times, and he's got +2 to attack, so he's... I don't know. I hate this. Give me a crit. Let's wipe this guy out. What do you say, Huey? Give us a crit. I guess you can just blast him with rapid fire wand attacks. That'll work. Now we have a precision ring, which will hurt our fate but give us accuracy. I don't know. I'll just loot it for now. Fire fairies want to help us out. Invoke a destiny die for us. Thank you. The King's Knight shows up. He's going to give us a random treasure. Master Robes, we already got those. What is he? Ah! It's the Waste Priestess. Can give us extra healing with health potions permanently. Or give us a health potion. We just need a health potion right now. I'll probably regret that. I'll probably get a trader and not have the money that I want to need. Orc Barbarians show up. Let's learn hunting skills. Everything helps. There's a zombie rat man with a life drain after us. With the Destiny Diagon, we were able to defeat him in short order. Didn't even take a hit. Spike bracers would detract 1 from our defense, but give us +2 to damage. I will equip those. Hidden thieves show up and they grab half of my gold. 64 gold lost in one card. Volcanic Temple. We can heal, but we don't need their services. Thank you guys. The lava element, we don't need your services either. We can move along. It's got damage aura and fireproof. Damage aura, of course, hurts us every time we hit them. 18 health. It would only take 2 hits to kill him. Let's try it. There's one. Hey, we managed to do it. We'll beat him up, and that gives us our next level. Let's make up for that defense that we just sacrificed for the racers by adding 1 to speed. Bring us back to 13 defense.